Hey Facebook friends, it's Jennifer from Adored Salon again. I am going to give you the quick styling technique for curly hair today. Last week I showed you how I go through my whole head pretty meticulously with the Rake and Shake styling technique, taking smaller sections throughout. The difference with this technique versus that is you won't have as separated and defined looking curls. Your hair is going to have a fuller effect when it's dry. It just won't move like strands of hair. It'll be fuller and all together. It's still going to look great because if you have the haircut, number one, the haircut skinnies your hair, which just takes away from that pyramid triangle shape, which we all hate. So the haircut skinnies it and elongates it right away, just from the way that it is cut. So with that being said, I'm going to go through, I'm going to put this product in my hair in 6 different sections. There'll be big sections, and I'm just going to scrunch it up with a towel. I will show you other quick styling techniques that maybe will give you somewhat of defined and separated curls, but again, not as much as if you were going through doing the Rake and Shake. So my hair is pretty wet. I think I might, sorry, this one so that you guys can see. Is that better? The glare. Better? I don't know. That damn sun. So, okay, here we are. Again, I use the Tress Effects gel in my hair. I'm going to take a pump, probably two. My hair is long. We're going to take this square on top of your head. So why this is important, even though it's quick, is because the number one thing with curly hair is you do not want to have hair without product on it. What happens with curly hair when we don't have product on it? It does what it wants, and that means it frizzes. That is the nasty four-letter F word in Weedad. So now I'm going to take this section from just behind my ear. It's probably not real neat forward. Working this product through. You could see my clips today. They're not too fancy. They're just regular jaw clips. You could see I'm really working this product in here. The reason why you can do this with Weedad's product is because there's a very low alcohol content in these. There is a little bit of alcohol because otherwise it would never dry, but her products have very low alcohol in them because of the fact that curly hair is naturally drier. Probably ask, how is curly hair naturally drier? I'm doing this again the same way. This section. The reason why curly hair is naturally drier, more dry than straight hair, is because curly hair has a raised cuticle. That means straight hair has a real tight, compact cuticle. Curly hair's cuticle is raised, and it's the makeup. It's the shape of the way that the hair is. That means straight hair cuticle, flat, tight, compact, produces shiny, soft, silky hair. Curly hair, it's raised like this. So what happens when the cuticle isn't tight? Out of those little openings, first goes moisture, then protein, then keratin, the amino acids. So our hair tends to look drier and feels coarser, more just naturally. So when someone says, oh, my hair is fried because it's curly, it's not fried. It's just the way it feels. So you have to work in a good amount of product in order to make that cuticle
number one, flat as best as you can. Try. Okay, now I'm in the back of my hair. I'm going to take this top section and put in at least 2 pumps, maybe 3 pumps of gel, and same for this bottom section. Another thing about that cuticle and it being raised is that if, you know what, I'm going to split this section in half. Here, work another pump through. You can always feel where the gel is too on your hair. If there is no gel, your hair will feel rough. If there is gel, it feels nice and slick. I love that slick feeling. Work it through. So when you're styling your hair, keeping that raised cuticle in mind, that whole raking and shaking, when I would do each section, you would see me smooth my hair like this, smooth it. The reason why we smooth it, one, it flattens your hair, so it, again, skinnies it in. 2, it helps flatten that raised cuticle, and then in turn, you get a ton of shine. It's a benefit. I'm going to move over. I'm trying to get that sun. That did not help. Well, sorry guys, the sun is there. So putting gel in this bottom section. So again, if you were one of those people that tried this styling technique after you saw me do it with your regular gel that you have, and your hair was a hard, crusty mess, that's because most gels have a ton of alcohol in them. And it doesn't work with this styling thing. So let's just put that hair, clip up this middle section that I did. You saw both of these sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The back is split into 2, so we could say 6. So you could do this 2 ways. You could take this back section, could split it in half like this. Rake your fingers through this. Can you see this? I hope you can see me. Rake your fingers through this way, kind of doing it horizontally. You're kind of getting those small divided sections, and then go in from the top, rake it, shake it, let it fall. Do the same on this side. That's my brush. Me and this brush. I think the reason why I end up having to brush it so much is because my hair has bleach on it, and hence that makes it drier. Okay, so now we just raked and shaked the whole bottom. You could go through and do that, or you could just take each section that you put gel in, smooth it down straight, as long as it's coated with gel. The reason why I clipped it up was just so that I made sure that I got gel throughout all of my hair. A lot of the time with curly hair, we focus right here, we tilt our head to the side, we put the product in our ends, we scrunch it up, we diffuse it, we go about our merry way. The thing we forgot about was the frizz ball party mess happening in the back of our head. Ugly. Coat it with gel. So, go through all this. My hair has all gel in it. Just raking my fingers through. Again, this method is not going to produce as defined curls as what you would get in the rake and shake, but it's quick. Take your damp towel, scrunch your hair. Put your head upside down and scrunch. So at this point, you could just let it air dry. You could diffuse it the way I showed you the other day, placing your hair in the diffuser, get the process started, then let it air dry for the next couple hours after 5 or 10 minutes of diffusing it, or you could diffuse it the whole way. Keep in mind, if you diffuse it the whole way, your hair is going to expand. You're going to break apart the gel more. You're going to get a much fuller look. But nothing's wrong. It's up to you how you want it to work. But for the most part, right now, I kind of like the way this looks. Just kind of moving around the top. The top is always the hardest part with curly hair because you want it to look. It's like if the top looks good, if the top is not frizzy, your day is good, your hair is going to look good, you're going to have a good hair day. So making sure everything is in place. I like it. You could even stick in your clips at this point and just, like I said, air dry. I am going to diffuse my hair for probably 5 minutes, and then I got to go to work. I'm running behind today, but I wanted to get this in because a lot of people sent me private messages about how can I get that look quicker, because it does take time. So I thought I would do this for you today to show you that. But the other thing, when you do take that much time with your hair and you work through the gel properly, you go through all the sections with the Rake and Shake styling technique, your hair is going to last for as long as you want it to. You get creative with how to put it up in the front and the sides, but that is the one benefit of taking the time on the front end, spending 15 to 20 minutes on your Rake and Shake style. You will have longevity out of it. This will probably last me a day or two. Tomorrow, I'll probably do a Facebook Live showing you some cute way how to put it up with one of our pink pewter headbands or something. That is my plan. So keep the private messages coming, or you can also comment during a video. I can answer the comments. Send me an email to be_adored@yahoo.com and give us tips and pointers on things we can cover. We've already had quite a few come in. We've gotten a great response from this. So I need topics, and I appreciate your guys' input. Thanks. I hope you guys have a great day. See you soon.